Welcome everybody. Everyone's here. I'm Christine. I'm going to be your facilitator
Hi,
for
Christine.
the 6 weeks. And we get to know everyone as we go along. First of all, I'm going to hand out a sign-in sheet, just get everyone to sign it. There you go. So while everyone's filling that out, I will, in the event of an emergency, the fire exit. So we go out the door that we came in, turn right and straight up towards the emergency exit, and the assembly points will be on the left. So hopefully we won't have any emergencies. So the first thing we'll do is we'll set up a group contract. Yeah, just kind of the rules of the group every time we meet. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
See me all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So who wants to start? Who wants to add to?
Whatever's said in the room stays in the room.
Yeah. So confidentiality. Yeah.
Confidential.
Respect other people's opinions.
Sorry. Respect. Yeah.
People's opinions.
Yeah, that's important. Everyone has an opinion. You mightn't agree with it, but you're just gonna have to respect what other people say.
If there is a disagreement of opinion, that we are able to do it in a respectful, supposed
Resolve it in a So,
Solve disagreements.
Resolve.
Should
No anger.
And that we're all fully engaged, so when one person's talking, there's only one voice in the room and everyone's listening.
Exactly, everyone gets a chance to talk, yeah. So one voice. Everyone gets a chance to speak, yeah. Anything else? That looks good. Sure. As the weeks go on, if you want to add to the contract, that's no problem. Yeah, as the group develops, someone might feel something needs to be added to it. Is that alright?
Yeah.
So great, let's sign the sheet on. So what we'll do is just a quick icebreaker. Literally say your name and what you hope to get out of the programme. Yeah, over the 6 weeks. You want to start with your name? Go with your name.
Gareth.
Mindfulness. Very good. Actually, we're going to be doing a bit of mindfulness at the end of this session today. So, gonna learn something on your first day.
Learn some yoga poses.
Jerry is my name. Manage my anger.
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the 6 weeks you'll be able to do that.
How are you doing, Christine? My name's Alan, and what my expectations are is to be able to sort of understand what might be triggering some of my outbursts / anger moments.
Hopefully we'll be able to help you with that.
Please God.
My name is Bernie, and I would like to stay calm in a stressful situation and not get too angry.
Perfect. And your name?
Hi, my name's Amy and I hope to learn coping strategies.
Perfect. So I'm sure by the end of the 6 weeks everyone should have got some, hopefully. But that's the aim anyway. So just to go over this real quick. So phones off. If anyone has a phone, just make sure it's turned off because no interruptions. I have a lot to get through. Timekeeping. So we're only here for an hour. Yeah. Well, someone's always going to have maybe an issue with bus or traffic, so I don't mind even if you let me know, text or email or I'll let you in. So attendance, it's got 1 hour every week for 6 weeks. Yeah. It's like what we went through on their contract, just respect for others, respect other people's opinions, let each person have their say, and try not to get aggressive. Confidentiality, so what's said in the room stays in the room, and then the limits of confidentiality. If it happens that something is disclosed in the room and I feel it needs to be, I need to bring it to my manager, but I will let people know if the situation arises. Alright, is everyone alright with that?
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
So this is basically what we're going to learn over the next, do you want to?
Yeah, is that over the 6 weeks, or is that just this today?
This is from today.
Okay.
It looks like a lot, but it kind of all merges into one.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to hopefully learn today and get something out of at the end. So on completion of the programme, you should be able to identify and understand anger, the effects of anger on your body, your behaviour and your thinking, what can make anger worse, recognise triggers and their causes, and hopefully learn some coping strategies. Yeah?
Excellent.
Yeah, everyone alright with that?
Yeah.
So what here,
Sorry, we've done that the wrong way around, so we've already introduced ourselves and what we hope to get out. I've kind of gone over what we're going to be learning in this session, well, the learning outcomes. So it's what is anger. We're going to look at the anger iceberg. We'll look at that in a minute. What makes you angry, and the effects of anger on your body. We've gone over that. Anger management, triggers, and identifying your triggers. So what is anger? Sure everybody knows or has an idea of what anger is. Anger is an intense emotion you feel when something has gone wrong or someone has wronged you. It's typically characterised by feelings of stress, frustration and irritation. Everyone feels angry from time to time. It's a perfectly normal response to frustration or difficult situations. So anger can be a good thing. It can give you a way to express negative feelings or motivate you to find solutions to a problem. But excessive anger can cause problems. Anger becomes a problem when it gets out of control and harms you or the people around you. This can happen when you regularly express your anger through hurtful or destructive behaviour, like outbursts, hitting someone or hitting the door, or your anger is having a negative impact on your overall mental and physical health. Anger becomes your go-to emotion, blocking out your ability to feel other emotions, and you haven't developed healthy ways to express your anger. Everyone alright with that? Yeah?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we will look at, this is called the anger iceberg, and sorry, just pass this around. What we're going to do, small exercise, a couple of minutes, yeah? And this one, there's yours. So basically,
I'll buy her up.
yeah, sorry, I'm passing that down to you.
Thanks.
And
Yep.
you have yours, perfect. So what I'm going to get you to do on this one, so as you can see, this is your anger. This is what we see when someone gets angry, we see them go, get frustrated, go red, yeah. But anger is caused by something. So what I want you to do is, in the part of the iceberg that we can't see, write what you think might cause anger in you or other people.
Would this be the triggers?
It could be the triggers, yeah. Basically, it would be triggers. Yeah. So, what would make you angry?
Want me dance now?
So, no, put it
Oh,
in
yeah,
front, yeah.
okay,
So,
yeah.
what would make you angry? What makes you angry? Basically, put so it's underneath, yeah. So, go through some of the bit of information about the anger iceberg. So the anger iceberg represents the idea that although anger is displayed outwardly, other emotions may be hidden beneath the surface. These other feelings, such as sadness, fear or guilt, might cause a person to feel vulnerable, or they may not have the skills to manage them effectively. By exploring what's beneath the surface, clients can gain insight into their anger, such as other possible treatment avenues. For example, a client who realises their anger is fueled by jealousy may benefit from communication skills, whereas a client who realises their anger is caused by stress will benefit from developing self-care habits. How are you getting on with that? So just quickly go over. So anger is fueled by different emotions at different times, or by a combination of emotions. Sometimes, however, anger is just anger. You're just mad. Anger is an emotion that tends to be easy to see. However, anger is often just the tip of the iceberg. Other emotions may be hidden under the surface. In some families, anger is seen as more acceptable than other emotions. A person might express anger in order to mask emotions that cause them to feel vulnerable, such as hurt or shame. And anger triggers are people, places, situations and things that set off anger. Your triggers can provide clues about the emotions behind your anger. I have a handout on the iceberg, well, the information, so I'll give that out at the end. So, alright, has anyone any questions about
Oh,
this now? Yeah, that's it. So here we go. So here is some of the. Has anyone got any of these on their iceberg?
Yeah,
Under.
overwhelmed, feeling, I suppose it's like loss of control, which is probably helplessness.
Yeah.
Um,
Very good, yeah.
Hungry.
Like there's a lot of reasons, people, underlying reasons that can cause people
I
to get
suppose
angry.
it's been aware of them, isn't it?
That's it. And hopefully by the end of this session we'll be able to, not going to say you're going to be perfect, but we will start to be aware of.
Or when,
Yeah.
when I have an opinion on a project and I'm trying to get it across to people and they keep putting me down,
Yeah.
I get very frustrated, very angry.
Yeah. That happens easily because you know exactly what you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah. And that is
And it's
frustration.
and
And frustrated is.
And it really happens to me
Yeah. Yeah.
in real life.
So there's a lot going on there, but I want to go. That's a 5-minute activity, but I want to actually come back to that. Going to move on to this one. What makes you angry?
Is this like specific examples if I think back to last week? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you can, use real life situations, and then we're going to move on to recognising your triggers. Is that alright?
Can I just say, because I like to be open and honest, but me and my brother have disagreements, so I would appreciate one of our contract rules and just being confidential. If I do disclose anything.
Yeah.
My brother.
No problem with that. So, sorry, just some of that can do.
Thank you.
Right, so this is what makes me angry, because I have to live in the end. So if you want to do that, what makes me angry, give as many examples as possible during the exercise and use real life incidents. One or two is fine. Like there, I know I have a lot down here, but if you want to do one or two incidents and sorry, right, so what makes me angry? triggers. So things that make you angry. So an internal trigger, an external trigger is caused by, for example, someone ignores you, financial problems, someone used your things without asking, or someone did not agree with.
It's like some stuff outside
It's-
your control,
yeah.
isn't it?
So an external is like a person, a place, or a thing. Maybe it could be a situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it could be if you see something that reminds you. Yeah. Person, place, or thing. Basically, that's what an external factor is. An internal factor could be a negative thought pattern. How do you speak to yourself? Like you're miserable in your job, or you're.
Story you should tell yourself.
Yeah, how you speak to yourself. So these negative thinking patterns trigger an anger feel. So overthinking, obsessing over shoulds and musts, blaming when anything bad happens. Do you want? Has anyone got any examples on their page that you want to share?
Yeah, so my brother has a tendency to get angry, to use the theme of today or the next 6 weeks. And I seem to get blamed on it.
Right.
And that pisses me off, if I'm being honest.
Frustration.
Yeah, frustration.
Yeah, so frustration seems to be a major one for a lot of people.
It's like a jump from trigger to angry, you know,
Yeah.
and blow up.
Explode, yeah. Happens easily. Anyone else?
I have a special needs son who just won't take correction from me. And he's angry back, even though he will agree it is for his own good. And also, when people put other people down and they cannot see their worth,
Yeah.
it really hurts me that, especially people that have special needs or somebody that has a disability
additional needs.
or a hearing aid and you can't hear properly.
Yeah.
And people, actually make a laugh at them. I think it's very hurtful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
It is just,
Really, that's very
Other
annoying.
people being disrespected.
Yeah.
See that. I think what we'll do is we'll have a quick 5-minute break. Is that alright? So what I want to do is, has anyone any questions about what we've done so far?
No.
Has anyone any
No.
questions? No. So everyone's
No,
alright so
nothing, yeah.
far with where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright.